Hey everybody, it is Friday, February 1st. This video that we're uploading here was really meant to just be a silly stay-at-home video. We went shopping at Walmart, we watched the Royal Rumble. I tried to upload this now twice. Both times I got hit for copyright because in the background of some of the shots, I had the TV playing with the Royal Rumble on. It wasn't specifically focused on it. I didn't have it on for long periods of time for any type of Shazam or SoundCloud type thing for it to take in the video, but it got knocked twice. I'm uploading it now with a ton of stuff cut out just so that it can get uploaded and hopefully you guys enjoy. Sorry for being so piecemeal. It's a rainy Sunday. We're heading to Walmart. It's almost Valentine's Day. That means it's another day too.
What day is that?
Almost 20 years for us being married. We got married on Valentine's Day. Oh, by the way, check out the merch. Youngbucks.com, youngbucksmerch.com, pro wrestling tees.
Oh my god.
Without you, I'd be history. Oh, try me. What? Also sings. Huh?
Touch the ceiling, baby, baby.
Nothing says Valentine's Day than this. Poop Bluetooth speaker for Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, you get John Cena tap out. Or get some body spray from Ronaldo. These greeting cards got really elaborate. Holy cow. Isn't the problem with greeting cards that, you know, after 20 years together, plus dating years, you don't throw anything out. Like, we're buried with greeting cards forever. Also, if you're trying to tell somebody that you love them, but you want them to improve a little bit, this is this section, but I don't advise that. You might not make it 20 years. I like you a bot. A bot. You can have a candy heart with beer on it. That says Valentine's Day. I have to drink in order to love you. This is the reason why everybody in the UK laughs at America with their portion sizes. I mean, snack size. I know it's raining outside, so we're killing time, but I am picking this up. $4. Make macaroni and cheese in 5 minutes instead of 20. Mary wants to get an air cooker. So I've also seen all these commercials or people talking about on social media the like quick cook things, kind of like a quick pot. Is that what it's called? Instead of a crock pot? But I did see there's a person that I follow that does As Seen on TV reviews, and they reviewed this. And I think it's called Vivian Tries. The channel is amazing, by the way, if you haven't seen it. I'm going to put a link to that somewhere here. But this Ninja was better than the air cookers. And it worked really well, at least in her video. Here's the quick pot. And I gotta be honest, like when I met Mary, I quite often used this crock pot that my great aunt had handed down.
We still have
Yeah,
it.
and it's like from the 60s, but we bought a newer one too because I was afraid that we were gonna start a fire. But everything was crock pot for a while I was single because I could put the stuff in the morning before I went to work and take it out when I came home. And I'm intrigued. Like, I don't understand the whole deal, but it seems like everybody's using this thing now. So it seems like a bunch of places are trying to clearance out these Arcade One machines, and there seems to be a lot of problems with people that bought these things too, by the way, like the graphics peeling off and things kind of coming apart. But now they are introducing wall hanging units and also countertop units, which would be interesting. So if they had a countertop unit of Pac-Man for like $100, I'd be into that. I don't have pricing available yet. It's Royal Rumble time. Jess's first comment, Jess the Brain Heenan. It's during just regular commentary right now. Shawn Michaels.
He's old.
She says, "Who's that?" Shawn Michaels. Man, why is he so old? So, by the way, fun story. One of the last flights that I was on to come back to Orlando, Shawn Michaels was on the flight with me, and I looked, I would like marked out like just like that quick look, like, oh, that's Shawn Michaels, and I wanted to ask to try to take a picture. He looked so angry when he saw that I recognized him, and he just so unapproachable that I was like, maybe not. This is our food. Oh, Cheddar Bay biscuits. Wings. It is really weird to be seeing wrestlers come out of what appears to be the dugout for the baseball stadium that they're playing in Phoenix. For people watching on TV, I guess, you know, at least the ring looks good. I will never again go to an outdoor wrestling event based off of what we did at the last WrestleMania in Orlando. The sight lines are so horrible with the TV cameras around and the lighting rigs and stuff. It blocked our view for most of the time, but I mean, you're so far away from things. We got this four-way happening here with Hideo Itami, Buddy Murphy. I can't imagine Hideo not winning here. He looks so awesome lately on TV. And 205 Live, I think is a very, very underrated show. I love these cruiserweights. This whole match so far has been a super kick party. This is awesome. Buddy Murphy with the win. No Itami. No Hideo Itami. I can't even say it right. That was a stunning match. Alright, we're going to try this Rapid Mac cooker that we picked up at Walmart earlier. So you just fill this up with the mac and cheese, dry, put water to the water fill line, and then cook it 5 minutes. Actually, you cook it for 2.5 minutes, and then stir, and then cook another 2 minutes. Alright, this is after 2.5 minutes. Now we're going to put it in for another 2. You can't really see through the window, but you know when water boils with the macaroni and cheese and it kind of bubbles up? It's bubbling right to the top, but it's not going over if you put the right amount of water in there. They made it the exact right height. And all the water is gone perfectly. Look at that, mac and cheese in just under 5 minutes instead of waiting for water to boil. So for what it's worth, before the match gets too far underway, I did pick Asuka to win this match over Becky Lynch. So Asuka gets the win. Becky Lynch tapped out. It was a great match. Lots of chain wrestling. Lots of submissions. And we're on to our main course of food here. We got some wings, cheddar biscuits, and mac and cheese is horrible. So if you guys are looking at this and saying like, those guys eat horribly, that's because these next 2 weeks, today and next week at the Super Bowl, those are some of our favorite junk food weeks of food. We got White Castle dip, or AKA Royal Rumble dip, coming up next. But wings.
And pretzels.
Pretzels. And now we've got Shane McMahon and The Miz against The Bar. And I love The Bar. I love Sheamus and Cesaro, the way that they are teaming now. But I do have The Miz and Shane going over here. So Miz and Shane win. Shane with a ridiculous shooting star press. I'm 2-0 right now on main card predictions. Now we have Ronda Rousey against Sasha Banks, and I did pick Ronda Rousey. We're about 10 minutes in. This is a fantastic match so far. The only thing I can say, though, Sasha Banks did a superplex to Ronda Rousey. When I was a kid, that was a finishing move. Somebody superplexed you, that was pretty much it. Game over. That was the end. Now it's just like run-of-the-mill type stuff. Ronda Rousey wins again. That was actually a very good match. Everybody rags on Ronda Rousey since she came over to WWE. She is a hell of a performer. I've not seen anything but really awesome stuff from her since she started. By the way, at this time in the card, I am 3-0 on predictions. So the Women's Royal Rumble is starting now. We're your joint special guests, Mary. I picked Alexa Bliss to win the Women's Royal Rumble. And I guess we'll see who comes out ahead. I do have to say, it's hard to believe that there's actually even 30 women to compete in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
I think over the years there just wasn't.
Yeah, there was nobody.
The Women's Rumble, not so exciting at this point. I think we're about halfway through on the numbers. Everyone falls halfway out of the ring, but yet saves themselves. The Royal Rumble White Castle dip has arrived! And this is what the dip looks like on the inside too. I know, it may not look that great, but it's amazing. And by the way, this dip is amazing. We're not going to go into detail on how you make it. I can put a link to the recipe in the description down below, but you can check out the video from last year because we made it in the video. Can't remember at this point if I said this at the beginning of the Women's Rumble match starting, but I did pick Alexa Bliss to win the Women's Royal Rumble, so
Yeah, he did.
we'll see how that goes. I lost the prediction on the Women's Royal Rumble, by the way. I thought it was kind of not the greatest match when you had Becky Lynch come back in and sub for Lana. It was kind of weak. And now it's AJ and D-Bry, and I've got D-Bry winning here. One of the reasons why I think Daniel Bryan's going to win also is because AJ's contract apparently is up. You think about 3-year term. He started 3 years ago at the Rumble, and I think that he'll eventually join his former Bullet Club friends over in All Elite Wrestling. 10 o'clock at night, and I'm ready to fall asleep at this point. If AJ doesn't tap out, I think I may soon. I figured Daniel Bryan would win clean, but we overbooked this, and the match wasn't very good at all. Between this and the Women's Rumble match, rating for this pay-per-view is kind of going downhill now. On the other hand, I do firmly believe that AJ will be heading over to All Elite Wrestling, and this is a way to get him to lose and kind of write him out of things. Finn Balor against Brock Lesnar is next. I have Finn going over Brock in this match. And then for the Rumble, I have Braun Strowman winning. So we would see a Finn versus Braun match at the WrestleMania pay-per-view, I think. Wow, that match was awesome. Sammy is very excited. But finally the Men's Rumble is starting at 10 to 11 at night. These guys don't realize that I need to wake up for work tomorrow. And Jess has to wake up for school.
Why is Jeff Jarrett in the ring?
Everybody's hiding under the ring these days. So apparently every 2 minutes a superstar is supposed to enter the ring. But, you know, realistically, every minute and 20 seconds or so. I was totally wrong.
Totally wrong.
Totally. Braun Strowman lost, Seth Rollins wins, goes on to WrestleMania. I really don't understand how you would have Braun Strowman go to WrestleMania to begin with when he already lost twice to Brock Lesnar. So, props to Seth Rollins, I guess? It'll be interesting. I mean, I can't see Rollins versus Brock Lesnar being a very good match between the two. But maybe Brock loses within the next 60 days or so. The biggest win right now is the fact that it's 11:53 at night and this is ending, so we can finally go to sleep. Alright, so it's actually a good day and a half after the Rumble. The Rumble was pretty decent. I guess it is what I expected it to be. The Rumble match is always one of the most fun, stylized matches throughout the years. Not a lot of surprises this year as far as people coming in, except for Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle in both kind of ways. The Jarrett angle was pretty good. And then subsequently on Raw, I thought Jarrett was pretty good as well. Interesting to see him on WWE programming post TNA, which also is interesting. It could be a whole other long rant about the fact that we have Bobby Lashley and so many other talents out there from TNA now performing on WWE programming. WWE really have gone from growing their own talents into just kind of picking people out of different promotions to take the lead over in their promotion itself. But anyway, fun time. I'm sorry this video is so all over the place between the shopping at Walmart and then the cooking and Royal Rumble, but that's just the way Sunday went. And we wanted to share our day with you, so that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you very much for all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. We'll see you guys.